Hi everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome back to Shadow of Mordor. We're just going to drop down real quick and have a nice conversation with these guys before we get on with the main meat of the mission today. You don't. Stick around, friend. I don't like, I'm going to say this about a million times in this game, the fact that you can stab a guy in the head, and because the game has somebody come attack you, that stab just becomes absolutely invalid. Ooh, an herb I need for a survival challenge. Let's see if we can't grab that. It's this one here.
We were lucky to win that last fight. Captain would know good strategy if it was carved.
Alright, we're gonna leave him alone. So, hey, friend.
Weak.
I love the fact that you can stab these guys stealth mode for a fairly long time.
Plenty, stranger.
Alright, so where are we going today? Well, I'm actually kind of off the path here. We're going way over here. Then we're going up here. A couple of spots to go to. But if I remember correctly, that tower should unlock that area, and we should be able to go into our next mission, which is going to unlock some of the orc politic events, as it were.
Leaping from the sky onto the backs of
You know, we're gonna go ahead and just book it here. I am trying to do these missions in a fairly quick manner without having to resort to too many cuts. So I think it's kind of fun to actually go through the world. It's a pretty interesting place to experience and see, and there's no good reason to just, you know, completely take that away. But we're pretty close anyways. Like I said in the map video, if you watch that, and I don't know why you would, the map's large if you think about it, but in reality it's actually kind of small. You can get across it pretty quickly if you have the right set of abilities or a category to ride on, so don't worry too much about it. Also, there happens to be a few captains here.
Douche.
Ah, douche. Everyone's favorite captain. So just remember there's a guy named Douche in here, had you need to, you know, interact with somebody like that later on, let's say. It's actually kind of fun. I suggest it. This is one of my favorite areas of the game. It's, early on especially, a pretty tough area. Simply because there are a ton of orcs, and you may not have the ability to really deal with them effectively at that point. But what's Douche got going for him?
Douche.
Invulnerable to stealth, but he's vulnerable to range attacks. What's our count look like here? Well, still down a few people. I don't really want to go and give Douche reason to get knocked over yet, and I could take him out in a single shot. But let's not do that right now. Here. I do like that they have these little areas that Talion can sidle through. We're gonna get through here. And here's our tower. Perfect. We can stop sneaking. We could have stopped sneaking a long time ago, actually. The orc's hearing is not great, to be honest with you, and so if you decided to just sprint full bore past them, as long as you're within a reasonable distance away, you will just not get seen. Their senses are really dull. I don't know. Ah!
I see in Star Moon, like Ithildium, these stones splinter from a past half remembered or half forgotten.
That's right. Okay, anyways. A couple of legends up there where we're going, but we're gonna go do that mission. So I've marked it for us. We're gonna go out this way. I don't think there's a worm there, but I don't need him. Also, I bought this. I love that move. As long as you get to these guys before their swords are out. That, by the way, is the point where they will full-on have noticed you and will be trying to kick your ass. Now, the reason I'm running away now is I'm just really hoping that they don't bring out one of the captains, because I believe there is a big group of them.
you're scared.
Here we are. Let's start this up.
Ranger, come Come close if you want the Black Hand. Those slave scum are pouring poison in your ear. Oh, but you cut these ropes. Ratbag will tell you everything.
Now, what would you know that all these other dead orcs didn't?
Go ahead, you bastard! Do it! I'll die, and you'll know nothing!
Maybe I'll grant your request. End your miserable...
No. I was just a... Look! Those slaves are no match for the orc army. Their schemes as rotten as barrel fish. Ratbag can teach you the ways of the orc. Ratbag can make your plan work.
We're going to find out what you know.
Alright, well, we've already got this guy unlocked, but the game assumes that you're not me and you're not going to go out of your way to get everyone unlocked first thing. So, let's say hi to Gorgoth. So, despite the fact that I've already basically unlocked this guy, I couldn't do anything about it. I have to go find another worm. So... Actually, no. Sorry, give it to me anyways. So these are things I've already explained. Weaknesses, blah blah blah, hit A. He's got strengths too, what do you know? Alright, hit A again. This is really basic stuff.
Your problem, Ranger, is the war chiefs. Strong leaders they are. Now, if something were to happen to them, then they wouldn't be able to stop your little insurrection, would they?
I would hunt them down.
How? They're not very popular around here, and they know it.
But you can find them.
Oh, yes. Ratbag will show you the way. You help me, I help you.
Do not make me regret this deal.
Marvelous. Now let's stop faffing about, huh? First, I need to take care of a certain captain and a few caragors. Come with me, Ranger. You can't trust them. Those slaves will stab you in the back. At least an Uruk will stab you in the front. Most likely the throat. We have similar goals, Ranger. See, you want to kill the captain, and somebody's got to take his place. Somebody like Ratbag?
So this Goroth is in charge?
Of this camp, yeah. But he's no war chief. They answer directly to the Black Hand. I'll show them all when I'm in the Black Hand's inner circle. Becoming a captain is just the first step of Ratbag's plan to become a war chief.
Been prepared to step hard on his neck.
How did you get free, scum? It's the right.
Now, we're being introduced to the defenders. I often just call them shield guys. There is a very easy way to deal with these dudes, which is hit, swing, there you go, swing.
And face me, Uruks!
You see the stun this guy's in right now? We're actually gonna have to kill this guy. That's not actually Goroth, that's just a random captain, for whatever, or not random captain, a random defender. Anyways, so the stun move that I did there, that's actually pretty strong. It's one of my favorite things. If you just stun them like this, they recover pretty quickly. However, if you stun them and then hit them, doesn't matter how many times, they stay stunned for a while. So there is a strategy you could employ in this game. that would basically see you stunning a guy and then walking away and dealing with other people if you don't have the ability to kill them. Of course, stunning people and then following it up with multiple. That's the
Well done, Ranger. Now, just picture all these corpses as Gorov. Visualize your goals. Gorov's been out for Ratbag for years. Smug piece of dung he is. We come to blows as far back as Ratbag can remember. Still, Ratbag never wins. Last time, he kicks Ratbag into the Caragor pit. All the others laugh as the Caragor bats Ratbag around like a yarn ball. Oh, that Gorov's gonna pay. Smug piece of dung. He'll pay. Gorov keeps Caragors in pens. And rumor has it he doesn't like to get too close to them.
And let me guess, you think I should open those pens?
Gorov's always in there. Never leaves, ever. Wonder where he pees. Oh, that explains the smell.
Keep out of sight. I'll see that your captain gets demoted.
Splendid plan. You kill, I wait. That's military genius, that is.
It's about time.
Anyways, I wanted to say that that thing I did a second ago where I stunned somebody to death. Oh, we sort of need this guy, so I'm gonna take the risk here. What the hell? Well, that's the alarm. Okay. Well, I fucked this up royally. Actually, if I remember correctly, this is one of those missions where even if you need to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to get fucked. But I'm going to raise the alarm here, and we're going to restart this, so at least you can see the results of a failed mission. Yes, that was actually my entire plan, was to fail this mission. It should stop us right before we go here. Yes. Okay, well, now that I know I can't do shit about that guy.
Bullshit must have gotten his orders from the Black Hand.
Nobody else could make up a plan so cunning.
I'll smell something.
So anyways, I've never actually knocked somebody to death with the stun, so I was kind of impressed when that worked. Let's see if I can reach this guy. You saw me use the attract thing there. It's one of the more useful things you can do in this game. You can also attract people when you're not in cover, which is actually pretty important. Go.
Whatever killed him, I just hope it stays away.
Here we go. This is gonna suck. I got this though. That was a near miss. These guys are just gonna keep coming until I clear out this area. This is really not the optimal way of doing this, but don't give a fuck.
You know how to dig a ditch or even run away. Run away? If they couldn't do it at Morannon, how could they do it here? Ah!
Alright. That seems to have done the trick.
We'll be eating weeds and dirt soon if we don't get a success.
Damn it.
Let him be an outcast. I only eat man's flesh.
Let's see, what can I do? Guess I can do this. Yeah, should do it. Perfect. Yeah, I'm sorry I was a little quiet there, but that section... I always forget what I can and can't do in that successfully. Oh, hey, a friend.
I wonder if an Uruk has ever gone from archer to captain.
There we go. Stabbing.
This looks like a good spot to get some shut-eye. Goroth will kill you if he catches you napping. Goroth never comes here. He's always by the hunting camp.
Goroth's in the hunting camp. So much for him always being in the same place. A captain who fears his own beast.
Fear is a powerful tool, Talion. Let's put Goroths to work.
Alright, so this is sort of an introduction to the fear concept that the game throws at you. We're going to have to search for Goroth here. We have to get within a marked territory. You can see it on the mini-map there. Not too difficult stuff, but I just wanted to make sure I was covered if and when I went in there.
They had nightmares of Goroth.
We're close. Now, which one of this filth is Goroth?
Oh, there he is.
Goroth.
I once wrecked 3 categories at once, all with my bare hands. And I snapped their necks just by looking at them. I snapped their necks with my eyes.
I snapped their necks with my eyes. The orcs in this game have some fucking fantastic dialogue at times. Alright. Here we go. This is a new mechanic, well, sort of new. Open up doors by shooting them. Categories will run out and cause mayhem.
Take the slide! Sneaking about.
And Goroth here, because he's afraid of categories, will try to flee them. And it makes him a little less dangerous. When the captains have that green mark above their heads, it means that they're actually capable of being grabbed. We're not going to kill Goroth outright here. Oh my... This is a problem. There we go. Goroth down. We're going to get the introduction to the Power Struggles board.
Hey, you two! Hey! Hey! I need you to take a body back to my tent. I'm gonna get me a trophy.
Get lost, scum!
We only take orders for Goroth. That's the filthy corpse I need you to carry. Now go! Go!
Say your fish!
Be respectful, you dunghill worms! Or it'll be your ear next time. Ratbag is your captain now. Let's go take a gander. Yeah, and when you're done with that, I've got more bodies for you to carry. Meet me at the crossroads. An old friend there is about to lose his head.
And that's another mission successfully completed. Now, notice that we didn't get any power points from that, we just got some XP.
First I'm resurrected by a wraith, now I am working with an orc. What could possibly be next?
We must use the weapons of our enemy against him. The orcs hate each other almost as much as they hate us.
There's our power points. Oh, I love it. Alright, we actually have a new ability available to unlock. We have 300, well, I'm just going to call them fucking dollars because goddamn. We could increase our max health, which is generally the smart path. I'm tempted to increase focus or add some rune slots to my sword, however. No, actually we can't increase health. We've already done it once. Think we're actually going to increase focus. I mean, it's 100. It's 100. Let's do this. Let's do this. Still have plenty of money to play around with. But, yeah, we're still going to focus on the health, then the arrows, and then finally runes. At this point in the game, and for a little while, we're probably not going to see too many runes. And you can see here what I meant by saying it was a sort of short game. 20 main missions. That's it. There's a bunch of outcast rescue missions, 10 legends for each weapon, so 30 of those total. So there's more legend missions than there are main missions. And some survival challenges to go through, and hunting challenges. Not a lot of stuff. Artifacts, plenty of those. So, not a very long game, but there's plenty of content. I have 3 available points for abilities, but I don't have enough power. I need 84 more points, so that's about 2 missions and a couple of captain kills, and we'll be able to put some more points into stuff. So that will actually be stuff we have to talk about next time. Generally, I'm not going to be asking the thread for advice on what to do with that sort of thing, so it's going to be more up to me, but I'm going to explain my reasoning through things. Let's say hi to this fellow before we get out. Goodbye, friend. So, one more thing before I go. Let's take a look at Sauron's army. Yes, now we have power struggles open. Perfect. When you go to the army map and there's a guy like this, it means that he's trying to do an event of some nature. This guy here has an event that we can't go to yet. Have to go through a couple other things. When they have the lock like that, that means we're just not able to go there yet. And Ratbag is, of course, locked off. I wonder why. Anyways, Douche here is in the same area. We can go after him. People really have to select what we are going to do next before I'll take any sort of action against these guys. And we have an open spot here waiting for someone to fill it, and still 4 dead captains. So there's a lot going on. With that in mind, quick look at the runes. Didn't really show that off before. You just get a little rune thing there. I have some runes available. Yeah, sure. I do a lot of flurry kills in this game. Get a bow rune. No runes. And a dagger rune. Plenty of dagger runes. For whatever reason, the first time I played this game, there were far too many dagger runes. Man, I'm not going to be able to do a head explosion kill for quite some time. I don't even have brutalized kills. This is weird. So, that all out of the way. Next time, we're going to be doing a free roam mission, and be grabbing some artifacts in the meantime, doing some other things. But, you know, think about what you want to do with captains, what you want to do with some of these other orcs, and how you want to... The fuck? Look at that. What's going on there?
Even so,
I don't even understand what that is. I've never seen that before. Huh. Oh well. Oh. Well. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.